lovies, I'm Dorje, the singing shaman. Before we get started, first and foremost, I want to just acknowledge that we are here on Treaty 6 land, the traditional and ancestral territory of the Cree, the Dene, the Blackfoot, the Saulteaux, and the Nakota Sioux, the Métis settlements, and the Métis Nation of Alberta. Welcome to the Music Connected series presented by CMI, and a big thank you to TD Music for supporting artists. We are here at the Nook Cafe in downtown Edmonton, one of my favorite spots in the city, and we're so excited to perform some songs for you today. So let's get started. So I'm a shaman by trade. That is my day job. And about a decade ago, while I was down in South America completing my training, I had a pretty big self-realization. And that realization was I wanted to be a singer. I really wanted to step in and claim that for myself. And this next song is about that realization, about that self-work and inner healing that I embarked on. This song is called Soul Retrieval.
She was sitting all alone on the floor of her room, 5 or 6 years old, hair perfectly groomed. She is lonely. She is lonely. She's looking around, wishing that time would stay, holding a sign that says keep them away. She is pushing. She is pushing. My soul is on a journey, it's not in a bubble. I have found the beauty amongst all the rubble. Doesn't matter, baby, that your father went away. Don't worry, darling, that your mama couldn't play. You are beautiful. You are worth the world. And love will stay with you. Behind that graceful door is a part of my soul, ready to join me. She is dripping in gold. She is beauty. She is beauty. My soul is on a journey, it's not in a bubble. Now I have found the beauty amongst all the rubble. Doesn't matter, baby, that your father went away. Don't worry, darling, that your mama couldn't play. When you're searching for love, let them in, and love will stay with you. No longer have to accept what isn't handy, 'cause love lives here. No longer setting myself up to be abandoned, 'cause love lives here. Doesn't matter, baby, that your father went away. Don't worry, darling, that your mama couldn't play. You are beautiful. You are worth the world. Doesn't matter, baby, that your father went away. Don't worry, darling, that your mama couldn't play. You are beautiful. You are worth the world, yeah. And you can choose, baby, what roles you wanna play. Dress them up or dress them down or put them away. When you're searching for love, let them in, and love will stay you, and love will stay with you.
My next song that I'm going to do for you is a song I wrote kind of going through another busted or broken relationship and taking a lot of personal inventory of why I was finding myself in the same cycle over and over. And obviously I have to take accountability, but also I realize that I can totally blame Disney movies as well. I grew up in the 80s and we had those old VHS tapes, and I watched all those movies and the fairy tale romance and, being swept off your feet and just the happily ever after. But those movies never teach you about like communication skills and compromise and all those types of things. And that's what this song is about, is just coming to that realization and really starting to experience life and love in particular as what is right in front of me and not a fairy tale or a fantasy. This song is called Who Dat Man?
How plans change, how dreams wane, how words that can never be taken back on like a movie. Those words become deranged. A fairy tale is what we like, turn off the TV. Time to live life that's right in front of me. 'Cause that was so long ago. How things would change I didn't know. I thought our love was so for sure, but I was wrong. Oh yeah, it's just so long ago. So silly, thought that I was wrong. Instead my hopes and wounds were shown. You were never mine. Where did our love go? Was it there at all? We're just playing a part. We both can act, we're just running lines. We got memorized. No words here, nobody is keeping track. Turn off the TV. Time to live life that's right in front of me. 'Cause that was so long ago. How things would change I didn't know. I thought our love was so for sure, but I was wrong. Oh yeah, it's just so long ago. So silly, thought that I was grown. Instead my hopes and wounds were shown. You were never mine. Ooh, there, ooh, there, ooh, there, ooh, there. Oh yeah, it's just so long ago. How things would change I didn't know. I thought our love was so for sure. You were never mine. Oh yeah, it's just so long ago. So silly, thought that I was grown. Instead my hopes and wounds were shown. You were never mine. Instead my hopes and wounds were shown. You were never mine. to grow. Thinking of you's where my mind tends to go. Wanting to feel your arms around me again. Loving me up like only you can. Wish I could go back and live those memories closer than can, shining like the stars who sang in Johnny Reed. Kitchen table playing cards. Wish I could go back and live those memories. Another milestone comes, takes my breath away. It's playing my mind of a long gone day. Wanting to feel your arms around me again. Loving me up like only you can. Wish I could go back.
Wish I could go back
and live those memories closer than can.
closer than can.
Shining like the stars. We're rolling out dough.
Rolling out dough.
Eating cookie batter from the bowl. Wish I could go back and live those memories. Grandma Lovey, I miss you. Wish I could go back and live those memories closer than can.
Closer than can.
Shining like the stars. It's your love. Everybody's going my mood. Yeah, wish I could go back.
Wish I could go
Grandma
back
and live those memories.
Hi, lovies. I'm Dorje, the singing shaman. We're hanging out in the Nook Cafe, performing for you today. I just want to give a few shout outs. First of all, to our film and sound crew, Peppered, who is an amazing local collective of creatives, and also to Mike Tully, who's doing sound for us today. I also want to give a shout out to my band. We've got Bram on percussion and guitar, Lisa on background vocals, and Derek on steel. And I'm really excited that we got the opportunity to film here in the Nook Cafe. I have such a strong connection to this space. And first and foremost, just want to highlight that this space is women-owned. The owner is also queer, and they are incredibly active in the social issues within our city, and in particular in the downtown area. They organize a program called Suspended Coffee, which is all about encouraging houseless and transient people in the area to be able to come into a place that is cozy, to be able to grab something to drink, a bite to eat. And even through the pandemic, even though the Nook has been shut down to the public, they've actually been taking drinks and food out into the community to still service those exact same people that they were before the pandemic. So just want to shout out to the Nook and Lindsay. Thank you so much for having us here. We're going to sing you a few more songs, starting off with a song I wrote just commenting on toxic masculinity and my experiences with men in particular throughout my life, and finding myself in similar abusive cycles. And a lot of the times in my experience with men, there's a struggle to honor their mental and emotional health. There's a lot of stigma around what a man is, how a man should act, and it doesn't often leave space for vulnerable feelings, for mental health issues, and that usually translates into anger, violence, hurting the ones that are closest to them, and that's what this song is about. This song is called Haunting.
I ain't never wrote a song about you, no matter how many times the gods tell me to. Ain't got nothing to write about you to put us through. Hands up, voices loud, looking like you're only moves. My daddy said concrete is concrete and wood is wood. You can grind it or fine, it'll still be wood. A life has a way of grinding down to the pain. Haunting to think you'll do it all again. Push away, choose to give your spider in the rain. You're lying when you say you're okay. Choose to give your spider in the rain. When you're alone in a crowded room, no matter what anyone do, they're abandoning you. At least that's what your mind is telling you is true, yeah. The world has truly got it out for you.
Released my debut album in November of 2020 in the middle of the pandemic. It's called New Kind of Outlaw, and that phrase came from me experiencing, making, creating, performing country music as a Black queer woman here in Alberta, and it's been a very full experience. There's been a lot of really beautiful and wonderful moments that I'm so grateful for. However, there's also been a lot of really challenging moments for me, just in connection to me as far as it goes with the industry, not looking or sounding like a country singer. And so there's been a lot of microaggressions that I've experienced, and maybe some more overt things as well. But it's really important for me to speak up about this. I grew up in Alberta. I've experienced racism my whole life here. And what is really hard to accept in terms of the country music industry and where it's at right now is it's predominantly cis white men. They take up about 75% of airplay on the radio. And the struggle there is that black people created country music. Enslaved people from Africa and the Caribbean are the origins of this genre of music. And I'm really hoping for the day where we can be much more diverse and truly inclusive. So that's what this song is about, my experiences. It's a little bit of a history lesson, and I also wanted to honor so many of the black femmes in country, roots, and folk music who have inspired me. This song is called New Kind of Outlaw.
I'm a new kind of outlaw. Can you see past the good old boys? 'Cause I'm a new kind of outlaw. You'll see I ain't wearing no Daisy Dukes. My fro is to the roof, and I ain't here to look cute. I'm a new kind of outlaw. So no mainstream radio. And you're a new kind of outlaw. Like me, they feeling your black queer flow. My ass is fat, and CMT forgot to air my show. Country music, what you gonna do? I'm this new kind of outlaw, so my voice ain't sugar and sweet. If I have to be, then I will be an outlaw. I ain't riding about drinking beer down by the river, my new old truck partying. I'm a new kind of outlaw. Can there be a spot for us all? So many of us feel like outlaws. Where's real community? All of us together. I love country music. Will country music love me? 'Cause I'm your new outlaw. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. God said we shall be free. And radio band this song. Your politics, freedom on speed. So what you gonna do when I say I belong? Tell me why we have been outlawed. Different standards for our girl McKee. Only choice to be is an outlaw. Shout out to Lena Martell, Valerie June. I need our daughters, we see Ruby Donna makes her tired being outlaws. Viola on your war ballads, and baby we don't have to be outlaws. So here's just one more fact for the target on my back, reminding you all country music is black. So tell me what you gonna do. Hey, hey, hey. Tell me what you gonna do. Hey, hey, hey. So tell me what you gonna do. So tell me what you're gonna do.
Well, lovies, we have one last song for you, but before we do that last song, I just want to say again, just some thank yous. Thank you. This is the TD Music Connected series and presented by CMI. Thank you again to TD Music for supporting local artists, in particular in this pandemic. Shout out to the Nook Cafe and Lindsay for letting us shoot here, the Peppered Collective, the amazing film crew, Mike on sound. Thank you again to my band, Bram, Lisa, and Derek. And yeah, we're going to do this last song. This is our tradition. This is the last song that we do in every set. and it's by one of my favorite artists, Daniel Johnston. And this song, when he sings and performs, it definitely gives me feelings of melancholy, but I'm trying to offer it to the audience as a blessing, as a hopeful message. So I hope you can receive it that way. This song is called True Love Will Find You in the End.
True love will find you in the end. You'll find out who is your friend. Don't be sad, I know you will. Don't give up until true love will find you in the end. This is a promise with a catch. Only if you're looking will it find you. 'Cause true love is searching too. And how will it recognize you unless you step out into the light? Don't be sad, I know you will. But don't give up until true love will find you in the end.
Folks, thank you once again for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this performance as much as we enjoyed performing for you. My name is Dorje. I'm the Singing Shaman. You can find me on Instagram at 17 Degrees of Dorje. Find me on Facebook, Dorje the Singing Shaman. My website is dorjay.ca, dorjay.ca. Thank you again for having us. We're going to sing this one more time.
True love will find you in the end. You'll find out who is your friend. Don't be sad, I know you will. But don't give up until true love will find you in the end. This is a promise with a catch. Only if you're looking can it find you. 'Cause true love is searching too. But how will it recognize you unless you step out into the light? Don't be sad, I know you will. But don't give up until true love will find you in the end.
Thank you so much. Bless you. Stay safe until we see you again.